Greetings, friends, and welcome to any who might be new to our circle today. Here we are in the accumulating energies of the Cancer full moon. Again, in our etheric temple, our sanctuary, our garden sanctuary. So I invite us to quieten our minds and settle our bodies. And I'll share a short blessing that came my way last night. Many of you will probably be aware that Joanna Macy, eco-philosopher and beautiful spiritual teacher, is transitioning at this time. She's 90, and people around the world are holding prayers for her. And last night I picked up my old volume of Rilke's Book of Hours, which she translated with, I think Anita Barrows. Anyway, I was just very much aware of her last night, and this short blessing comes from my reading last night. For the dark soil that cradles the seed, we give thanks. For the rains that bring forth the green leaves, for the stars that give form to the flowers, for the warm sun that ripens the fruit, for the animals whose lives allow ours, we give thanks. For the curiosity, love, and appetite that brings us together, for the fabric we weave with our silence and with our words, for presence, goodness, and mercy, we give thanks. Now let us go out into our hearts as onto a vast place. We are in this world to love the world. Alexander.
Thank you, Claire, for opening us with this beautiful blessing. We often forget indeed the blessing and bliss and wonder of the experience being in the physical body, being in the incarnation. And today is the first day of the 7 days period of the Cancer Festival. And Cancer is about experience of physical existence. The gate of Cancer leads us into manifestation, bringing us into this vast field of experience, individual and group and collective. Once a month, we meet in our circle to form a group antenna to listen together what is unfolding, to listen together to the presence. Once a month, we meet to tune in together, following the meditative outline that Master Joel Kuhl offered us in the Book of Glamour. It's actually not, originally it's not a meditative outline, but rather a technique of presence that is suggested to hold as an attitude, as an ongoing attitude. And I would sense that it's very appropriate for us this year, the year when we together, as part of the world group, we listen and we perceive what is unfolding. And as we listen, we share. And we listen to each other, what's coming through each of us. And then as pieces of puzzle, we bring it all together and we start recognizing, we start getting a sense of what is unfolding. So thank you for joining us today. And we start today with a short astrological note that Katya will share before we will move into our candle lighting ceremony that will bring us together across the space. Over to you, Katya.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. We are at this moment of some certain interesting events going on right now. Today, Uranus is moving into Gemini. And it is, as it moves into Gemini, a lot of our environment changes. But not only it moves into Gemini, it has the aspects of favorable aspect to sextiles. You know, with one with Neptune and Saturn in the beginning of Aries, and with Pluto in Aquarius. And this triangle is an amazing opportunity for renewal in the energies that concerns Uranus and Pluto. So we're getting this impulse shifting from Taurus to Gemini energy. And we're getting it twice because all those planets will retrograde back and do this movement again. So we get a trial period to see how prepared we are. And it all happens at this moment of full moon in Cancer. So we can seed and seed again. Renew, see how it goes, and come back to it. And since Cancer is one of the gates, gate of incarnation, it is a rare opportunity to have this energy align with us as we seed and as we see those seeds fruit to life in Leo. And also Venus is conjunct Uranus at this moment. And it gives again us this enormous inflow of love. Love that is energy of love that's connected with the higher mind and our higher self. And as we do that, we're standing in the point of 100-year cycle. So it always happening, this opportunities allowing us to create new paths. Work with the old karmic layers, transform, transcend, and create new, different opportunities. So let us work. Thank you.
Now, let us do our little opening ritual where we light our flames, individual flames, to add the heat, warmth, the light into our group's heart, to nourish our group's heart flame. And so, as usual, we will enter the garden by signaling where we are calling from and express the qualities that most resonate with us at this moment, the qualities of the Cancer Capricorn line of energies. I'm Daniela. I'm calling in from Brussels. I'm lighting this light for the coming of the greater light into this world. And the qualities that are very present in my life for the moment are those of all-embracing water, the nourishing, purifying, generous, forgiving feminine power and energy of ever-present, all-embracing water, and connecting it with the energies of Capricorn. There is this notion of the mountain peaks that provides us with a safe haven when the waters are strong or too strong for our little lives, for my little life. And so I will pass the baton to Andrea.
Hello, everyone. I am Andrea, and I am calling today from a little island called Fisher's Island off the coast of New London, Connecticut. And I'm going to light my candle. There it is. It's working. Come on. And I think today, and surrounded by so many children and grandchildren, that maternal compassion and intuition is what I will align with today in Capricorn. And I will pass to Margot. Thank you, Andrea. I will lit my candle. And I am calling in from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, in the Pacific Northwest. And the quality I bring today is the strength of the grandmother, as well as solemnity and courage.
Will you please pass the baton to somebody? Margot, please.
Yes, I will. I'll pass the baton to Kiki.
Was that Kiki? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm ringing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ringing in or calling in from London, England, right now, and the quality of the moment. Thank you, Margot. Is the grandmother and the mother. My son is here at the minute and very much involved with all that. So thank you. I send you all much love. It's so good to see you. And I pass to Judy.
Thank you, Kiki.
But
So I am here calling in from Brewster, Massachusetts. And I am sitting in the hope of a new birth. As cancer comes, the light of what's not yet seen, but hoped for. And I will pass this on to Claire.
Thank you, Judy. I'm Claire, and I'm speaking to you from the Otago Peninsula on the South Island of New Zealand. And as I light my candle, the quality I would like to offer up to the group is the meaning of namaste, of deep hospitality. In all our encounters, and on the level of soul, to hold all I meet in my heart. Thank you. And I will pass the baton on to Ben, the talking stick.
Here I am in the Bronx, New York, in the USA, Lenape territory, never ceded to the United States. And I light my candle. It has the Holy Mother on it. It has the cross and the anchor and the heart for faith and hope and love. I'm carrying a word from the Middle East. Their collective mobilization. They call it one heart, shared home. And I think that this is our day. And this shared home, this lighted house full of candles being lit. And here we are, our collective mobilization. And I pass to Yoel.
Hi, everybody. This is Yoel, and I'm in the Los Angeles area. I would call in the energies of acceptance, forgiveness, healing, love, and hope, starting with self. And I would just also mention that originally I was born in Israel. I'm glad to be in your presence. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't pay attention. So, as far as choosing the next person, Alexander, I guess.
Thank you, Joel. Accepting the flame across the continent. My name is Alexander, and I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Also an upper territory, I guess. And the quality of Cancer Capricorn that I especially recognizing now, sensing now, is the quality of anchoring. And as I was listening to Ben, the second quality came up. It's not just anchoring, but anchoring intention, anchoring focused intention. And the candle, I forgot to light the candle. And I passed the light across the continent back to Rose.
Hi, I accept the light. And I am Rose Bates. I'm in Grass Valley, California. Quality of Cancer for me is the group and the group heart. The group as one unit, standing in love and in loving activity with the third ray of activity through the group, through the heart. I don't know who has already gone, so I pass it to Nancy Anderson if she has not gone, or Leslie Van.
Hi, everyone. Leslie in Arizona saying greetings. I accept the light and in the spirit of the universality of Cancer, the group mother, and the mother of the world, let us hold that in our heart and mind as we envision a world of unified beauty, light, and truth, and light the candle accordingly. And I pass the light to Maureen, if you haven't gone yet, Maureen.
Okay. A lot of people there today.
Green, if please unmute yourself. And if you're not able to speak at the moment, just we accept your light and please tune in with your inner light, with the group light.
And you can also use the chat if you
Yes.
prefer. Right.
And if I may, then I will pass the light back across the ocean to Annette.
Thank you. I'm Annette from Denmark, and I light my candle. And the Cancer Capricorn is for me illumination and aspiration. And I think Katja have not yet.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Annette. I'm in transit, so no candle, but calling in from New York area, USA. And the quality is this Neptunian heart, the Neptunian energy of the heart, of the greater heart, holding this matter, nurturing and purposeful. Thank you. And I pass the baton to Deborah.
Thank you. I'm Deborah. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico. You should all visit sometime. It's quite beautiful. I'm light my candle, hopefully. And at this full moon in Cancer, I feel such connection to rising humanity rising out of the matrix of 12,000 years of false conditioning, 12,000 years of empire and war and oppression and suppression of the human spirit. And so I light my candle to humanity rising together as one substance and consciousness into its, and this is inspired from yesterday's American Kundalini, into its true energetic, toroidal, potent, conscious, spiritual presence to manifest that and to dissolve all forms that militate against human consciousness. Just dissolve it. With Neptune, Saturn, what you have is the perfect alchemical solvent. Let's use that solvent to dissolve what still ensnares humanity. Thank you.
There is a message from Maureen who says that I stand with you all with light and love and peace. Maureen is in San Diego, California. And I think we have Nancy Anderson, who yet didn't speak.
Alicia, also,
Yeah,
I forgot to pass the torch.
no worries.
So if you would like to offer anything into the group circle, Nancy, saying your name and where you're calling from, as well as the quality of Cancer Capricorn, please do so. And also Alicia, we're now closing our around the circle, glowing around the globe, weaving with the light of our candles and our voices. So if you would like to add anything, please do it now. Or you can write in the chat if you cannot.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Alicia,
Thank
yeah.
you. I'm so happy to be here. I had many problems to connect with you today, but I was very anxious to connect and be in this group today. Very important for the world and the harmony. Harmony is what we need right now. And thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. Where are you connecting from?
I am from in Mexico, in Tijuana, Mexico.
Thank you. So now that we crossed the globe several times, weaving etherically, we can sense our togetherness, and that's the main purpose of this ritual, which in a way it's part of our meditation, creating group alignment, creating group chalice. And now I invite us to turn off our videos and prepare for the meditation. And Claire, if you could show us the slide, and we'll have a short musical interlude as we prepare for meditation. Technique of the presence, a meditation attitude. It's been adopted by Steve Nation and Barbara Valacour from book Glamour, A World Problem. You can find the link in the chat. We stand together as a group, united in the group heart. We evoke the stage of tension. This is basic and essential. The tension is brought about by complete control of the personal self so that it is fitted for contact with the real. Achieve a state of fusion with the soul or with the angel, which guards the approach to the path of the higher evolution. Hold the mind steady in the light of the soul. The point of tension is to be held by the soul and not by an effort of the personality. This is the attitude of the lowest self for the entire remaining period of work. The formula. Make an effort to sense the presence throughout the universe. Not theoretically, but in vibrating response to its existence. See in the light which the angel radiates, the point of light behind all phenomenal appearances, the germ or seed of divinity in all forms and in all presentations of truth. As the greater light of the soul becomes focused like a radiant sun, it revealed the stupendous vision of the presence. Attempt to ascertain the purpose, seeking expression through form at any particular point in the evolutionary cycle. Identify the triple light of the intuition, formed by blending the light of the personal self, focused in the mind, the light of the soul, focused in the angel, and the universal light which the presence emits. Now, carry some world problem or some design which the mind has evolved or the heart has desired for the helping of humanity into this triple light of the intuition. Preparation for the revelation. Relinquish the higher way. Return to the angel. Refocus in the soul. Pause for constructive thinking under the influence of the angel. Turn the mind to the formulation of those forms of thought which must embody the revelation. Pause. This is the pause preceding presentation. Presentation of the revelation. The revelation is presented and precipitated into the world of illusion, where it undergoes a fiery ordeal. Some of the fire within that which is revealed wings its way back to the source from whence it came. Some of it serves to destroy the revealer, and some to burn those who recognize the revelation. The revelation succumbs to the prevailing illusion, descends into the world of glamour, and subsequently disappears as a revelation, emerging as a doctrine. But in the meantime, humanity has been helped and led forward. The intuitives continue work, and the inflow of that which is to be revealed never ceases. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. can now share our impressions. When you are ready, please unmute yourself.
This is Margot. The impression that formed was the word forgiveness.
Andrea. And the impression that I had was one of wonder and also one of trust, and how they go so together in young children. And I spent a lot of time lately in a tide pool where there are many crabs and many hermit crabs. And it was extraordinary to pick up crabs and hand them to a 3-year-old who trusted me and had no fear, and just the wonder of that child in exploring new. And it just, I hold that. We talk about birth, we talked about the water, and it all sort of came together for me in a tide pool with young children. And my role as grandmother to teach and to guide and to provide trust and compassion and unconditional love, not only for those that it's easy to love, but also that crab, and picking that up and knowing it might turn against me, and yet just the beauty and the extraordinary manifestations of all of God's creations that surround us all. Just so grateful.
This is Annette. I thought about the conflict in Palestinians and Israel because I just came from the Middle East meditation, and I do hope that they come to a solution with respect for everybody, and that there come a peace fire and the hostages can be freed. So I hope everyone is working together. I'm sure they are, and I hope it is possible to get a solution. So that's my hope. Thank you.
As we meditated, I focus on the question, not the question, but just the energy of harmony coming through conflict. And I guess my inner question was that's how that happens, and the profound silence of the purpose of evolution on this planet, the purpose of our deity is so much beyond anything we can comprehend. And of course, we want things to be good. We want harmony. We want peace. But we know that the purpose, as much as we can relate to it, is or comprehend it, is actually related to development, not peace, not here. So this gigantic cauldron of our planet, where transmutation and transformation is happening, it's a great alchemical laboratory of cosmic scale. And those of us who can, we stand in receptive poise and add our 2 cents into this great unveiling plan of transformation, transmitting light, becoming light ourselves, accepting any conflict that we encounter within and without, and making it into harmony as much as we can.
This week, our United Nations meditation group is holding the goal of the United Nations meeting with many other groups to look at AI for the global good. And I've been thinking about technology and how knowledge without wisdom is so problematic. Because just like harmony and conflict, you look at one, and while knowledge can be a good thing, it can be used for good or ill. And you need the wisdom, which is really based on love, to be able to move it accordingly. And so looking at the idea of, do we have the will, the collective will, the will to good, as our intelligence moves forward, can it be tempered by our wisdom and will? And so looking at that as an issue as we move forward as a humanity, to be able to have that balance, and that the collective really needs to desire that, to want it, to make it happen.
let us continue holding the evoked tension. 7 days of the festival, standing together as a group, and much longer beyond that. Over to you, Katya.
Let us affirm radiance we are and power. We stand forever with our hands stretched out, linking the heavens and the earth, the inner world of meaning and the subtle world of glamour. We reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need. We reach into the silent place and bring from thence the gift of understanding. Thus, with the light we work and turn the darkness into day. Oh.
If I may, I would love to share another verse from Rilke's Book of Hours, which feels very relevant to today's gathering and the qualities and notes that have come up in the space between us. He wrote, "No thing is too small for us to cherish and paint in gold as if it were an icon that could bless us and others, though we may not know who else among us will feel this blessing." We'll play a piece of music and perhaps turn on our video so that we can see each other before we head back out to what beckons. It's been a real gift, as always, to spend time in the quiet of our group heart together today. Thank you, everyone.
We are weaving our lives. We are weaving our hearts and our minds. We are weaving the bright and dark threads of our journeys through. We are weaving our lives. We are weaving a blanket of light. We are weaving a basket to hold all that's true. We are weaving our lives. We are weaving our hearts and our minds. We are weaving the bright and dark threads of our journeys through. We are weaving our lives. We are weaving a blanket of light. We are weaving a basket of light. We are weaving a basket to let. We are weaving our light. We are weaving
Yeah, may we always remember that the bodhisattva of courage and compassion is always in our hearts and ever at our shoulders. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.
Blessings.
Yeah, blessings.
Yeah.
Joy and strength.
And from Leslie, decay, let wisdom take the place of knowledge in my life.